My phone is ruining my life. And that's not hyperbole. It is genuinely disrupting my perception of my life and my participation in my life. So it has to go. I think I realized this a long time ago, but it has been hard to actually switch and turn off my phone or go without it because you feel like you need it for things. I, on a personal level, know it needs to go. And I, on a spiritual level, know that it needs to go. I'm a Christian, not that kind of Christian. Must seek justice, love mercy, human rights are important, teachings of Jesus kind of Christian. I felt like a long time ago, Holy Spirit was like, it's the damn phone. I didn't really heed the warning. So here I am. Again, just trying to heed the warning. So we are embarking on a journey. I'm going to go 1 week without depending on my phone. We have 3 potential roadblocks. The first is my job. I'm a musician. Social media is important to my job. And I'm a social media coordinator. So it's something that I just do all day, all the time. It doesn't have to be something I do all day, all the time. What happens if I get on for work is that I will end up scrolling. So I don't have to scroll. I just have to post. So my rule is going to be no phone after the hours of 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. I can use my phone in between 7 and 10 a.m. for work. And after that, it has to go somewhere else. Roadblock 2. I have self-diagnosed ADHD, which means that I think about a million things at a time, become overwhelmed by the thought of them, and then do none of them. Unless I do it right away. I have to do it immediately. And even then, it might not get done. That has been my excuse so many times for using my phone. It's been like, okay, well, I have to order it now. I have to email her back now. I have to figure this out now instead of I'll do it later. Because I know truly that I'll do it later for me does not mean I'll do it later. I have every intention. It just might not happen. To curb that, I'm going to use my trusty old bullet journal. She's very cute. Look at her. She's adorable. And we're going to just write down all of the things that I remember throughout the day. And since I won't have my phone to look at, I'll look at the list. I hope. Roadblock number 3. Roadblock number 3 is interesting because my phone is where I feel like I find belonging. On social media, on YouTube, on all of the things, on Threads, I can always scroll and find somebody who I think I'd be friends with in real life, somebody who agrees with my opinion. I never have to test my thoughts and perspectives and opinions with not real people, because social media people are real people too, but in real time. I never have to do that. I just find people who agree with me and then we're good. And that leaves my arguments and opinions really thin, not well researched. Somebody else can do all that heavy lifting, but it also makes me feel known and seen, but it's fake. Those people don't know me. Those people don't see me. You can respond to a thread. You can respond to a post. I can comment and they can comment back, but that's not a relationship. That's it's a facade, an edifice, if you will. It's not mutually beneficial. And the crazy thing is, I have plenty of community already. I have plenty of community here in my hometown, at my church, at all the things I do in music. I have plenty of community. It just feels like so much less effort to find that belonging on my phone, though, on the internet, on the socials. So my challenge this week is going to be to reach out to community. Yeah, it might be awkward. Yes, I might feel socially drained, but I'm really hoping that switch flips where either I realize that I need in-person community to thrive, or I find a good balance between in-person community and spending time with myself. What scares me about this challenge? I use my phone to distract myself from my anxieties and worries and doubts and fears. And I know that when I put that thing away in its cute little home, I'm going to have to confront those feelings and those thoughts and those anxieties and those fears. And transparently, I don't want to do that. Also, though, I know that it's important. So I have to. If I want to be a well rounded person, I get to confront the stuff in my brain. I'm a little bit nervous. I've been able to just shut her off for so long. I think we got Facebook when I was in like ninth grade. I've been able to just shut her off as long as I can remember. So that's a fear, sitting with myself. What if I do not like what I find? But we'll cross that bridge if we get there. I did a fast at the beginning of the year where I just completely turned off my phone. It was with my church, and for the week, my phone was just gone. If people needed to contact me, they could talk to my husband, and then I would get back to them. But my phone was just off. And I remember after day 3, feeling like I could breathe again. I'm curious to see if that's going to be the same outcome of this. I'm not turning off my phone, to everything or everybody, because I have to communicate with people. And also, that's not a sustainable framework for my life. I don't know that I'll ever be able to just not have a way for people to reach me. That doesn't feel right. But I am excited for waking up and being able to breathe, being able to feel things, for things to feel new again. Like, I feel like my apartment that time felt like a completely different space because I was using it differently. I wasn't sitting on my couch scrolling. I also remember that week, I felt like before that week, I for sure had 99 problems. But after that week, I was certain that I only had 5 problems total. So I'm excited for that feeling. We'll see if that feeling comes back. The other thing I'm excited for is a little bit of divestment, a little bit of removing myself from the matrix, so to speak. Consumers, our attention, we're products. And I know that, but I can't. It's been really hard to not engage in that. It's just the way of life out here. And I'm excited to challenge myself to step all the way back from that. All of the free media that we get is not free. The cost of that is our compliance and our complacency and our brilliance. All of that costs something. And I'm excited to participate in that less. It's probably going to be really hard for me not to substitute my phone. When I did the week fast at the beginning of the year, I substituted it a bunch with YouTube, which nothing's wrong with YouTube. This is YouTube. I love YouTube. And the longer form videos I feel differently about. However, it's still a screen. The thing is, body doubling for me, all those videos where you can study with me, clean with me, or even just listening to someone talk about something or talk about their week in the background makes me feel less alone. It feels like company, again, without any energy output from me. That person can just be there talking on the screen, and I can engage as much or as little as I want to. So not replacing my phone use with another form of screen time is going to be a challenge. I'll be allowing myself audiobooks and podcasts because I think those teach you things, and I like books. I'm going to need some sort of escape. We're not going cold turkey on our thoughts. Are you crazy? But I'll allow myself just a little bit. We're going to recap the rules. 1, socials for work only. Have to be off of screens after 10 a.m. No phone screens after 10 a.m. No substitute screens. I can't substitute my phone time with my with watching TV or watching YouTube or being on my iPad watching videos. I know there's a word for it. It all feels like the same thing, but also kind of doesn't. So I'm just covering my bases. Rule 4, I'm not allowed to sit in existential dread for a very long time. I'll put a timer on it. Maybe I'll give myself 10, 15, 20 minutes to sit in existential dread. But after that, I need to phone a friend. Rule number 5, phone use that is inevitable is restricted to texting and calling, not browsing. Work does not count. I do consider video chatting, calling people like FaceTime and stuff. I gotta see my friends. Additional work has to be done sitting at my desktop computer or sitting at a table on my laptop or sitting at a table on my iPad. No screens in bed, none of that. The more comfortable I am, the more likely I feel like I will be scrolling. So, honestly, this has been a long time coming. And I am excited to remove myself for a little bit from the systems and structures that keep us glued to them. And I'm excited to learn about myself and challenge myself. So here's to doing hard things to live better lives. Because this life is mine and I only get one. So I'm not just gonna give it away.